have a plan. Just kind of driving around. We did see her get out, unload some food, and then basically, get blocked in. But other than that, clearly just has no place to go and is just driving randomly around out here, knowing that law enforcement will basically be there eventually when that van comes to a stop. Right now, back into these little tight neighborhoods out here. Some more interaction. There's another car right there pulled up next to him, and some more interaction. But in the end, Tony, all anybody really wants is to see this end peacefully. Whoop, a little bit of a hard turn right there. Really kind of got on the gas. But basically, in the El Sereno area, we're back into these little tight neighborhood, very residential. Very quickly. 50 miles an hour, going to be running some more stop signs right there. Also earlier on, because of that light rear end, anytime there's those dips in the road, that rear end starts hopping around. Also, I'm just assuming, probably not, have any kind of real driving, any kind of driving schools or high performance driving. And, that van starts hopping around, gets a little crazy. You got a crash. Somebody could get hurt. Another person running out there to see the spectacle of the white delivery van driving by. But at any rate, it's in these El Sereno neighborhoods, any neighborhoods or any roadways, this type of behavior. Here we go again, pulling over, and I wonder if this is where we were earlier, Tony. I'm not sure. It's not exactly the same spot, but. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Got into or trying to get into a Mini Cooper. Or it looks like a Mini Cooper. It's behind the tree there. Yeah, she did. So somebody giving this. Yeah. And this is aiding and abetting. This is aiding and abetting a felon. And if this person gets pulled over, no license plate. This is even more bizarre. This, Tony, this just gets weirder and weirder and weirder. And now we're following, and now we got other cars in tow there as well. So this person, I'm just going to go out on a limb here because we have all these new laws in California about you have to have a license plate on your vehicle. Even if you buy something new, you got those new paper tags. So this person clearly went out of their way to take their license plate off their car, get involved in this pursuit, and pick up this suspect, and not a smart thing to do. And even if you know this person, you're still aiding and abetting in a felon. And apparently, whatever the conversation was, it was you just I thought they were pulling over. Basically, it was kind of almost getting blocked in. So again, some more maybe some of these people out on the road are vigilantes. Maybe some of these people are pro driver of the van. Who knows? But clearly, the situation has changed. Now you have somebody else picking up that wanted felon and continuing on right now. Right. Eventually that. Okay. And Tony, just to make things clear, I went out on a limb, and the limb broke, and I fell. Vinny's pushing in there, showing me that it has a temporary tag in the window, so that probably is the reason why this Mini Cooper does not have any plates on it. But so maybe this is a little bit less planned than I had originally thought. Let's just leave it at that. So, anyways, but you can see we know for a fact that the suspect. The female suspect of that stolen vehicle inside that Mini Cooper right now, the Mini Cooper continuing to drive. Tony, I got to wonder, law enforcement is watching this. Law enforcement is getting getting the information. And you just kind of have to wonder, are they, because of this new turn of events, are they going to try to stop that vehicle? And no sunroof. No sunroof. No sunroof. Yeah. Right. That one, yeah, no sunroof. The other one it had a sunroof. So it's, but you know, we're not saying that it's not somebody that's watching and it's going, oh, I want to, you know, I want to get, I want my 5 seconds of fame. There you go, LAPD definitely back in the game. You've got one of the helicopters very low down there. A lot more people out on the El Sereno streets out there cheering this thing on. But you know, things have changed up. Now, you got to wonder, now the suspect not driving this car, LAPD or whatever law enforcement is in this area, they have got to be thinking to themselves, well, if we get behind this person, is this person going to comply? And chances are, I'm hoping that they will comply. Right now in an alleyway out there and just kind of continuing on. Don't know, never do if there's a destination, but this Mini Cooper continues to drive. More people down there. I think that car has been in our shot more than once already as well. So, go ahead. Right. There we go. There we go. This is what I wanted to see. So, okay, Hollenbeck Division, LAPD right behind it. We can actually I can actually listen in here and we can kind of keep track of what's going on. But you just got to kind of wonder, is this driver going to comply, or and there they are. So the driver's out of the vehicle, and the only thing I can really hope is that that they took the FOD or the key or whatever that Mini Cooper uses to stay running. They took that with them. It looks like another female right there, the driver of that car, hopefully took the keys, because that's all we need right now is for that suspect to jump seats and take off. Yes, yes they did. Yes, they did. And as it go just a little wider, even though there are the trees right there, I believe that there's more people, or there might be somebody else out there. You see a lot of directions, right? And Vinny's saying too that it looks like the suspect has climbed into the driver's seat, and the only thing I can hope is that vehicle, the key is out of it, and that that driver's not, or that suspect is not just going to take off in this woman's Mini Cooper. Tony, in this one, you know what? I went on the limb one time about the license plate, and I was wrong. The driver of the Mini Cooper is going into custody right there, and the suspect, the one that was driving the van, is still inside that Mini Cooper, and. Yes, we saw the arm. We saw an arm out of the window at one point where the officers. And go ahead, Tony. Right, maybe the key isn't there. Don't know. See that I saw the officers making a gesture towards somebody else. Stay wide, stay wide, stay wide, because we don't want to. I want to keep an eye on the Mini Cooper. We saw the officers directing somebody on the side. And yes, right. Not a person. A little bit of a standoff, and there's another woman in custody as well that's not the driver of the van, and that perhaps may have been somebody that was just on the side of the road there. We saw officers right off the bat giving directions, I believe directions to somebody on the sidewalk when the Mini Cooper came to a stop. So the driver of the van, the female driver of the van that started all this, still inside the Mini Cooper. I believe she's in the driver's seat, because that was the last spot where we saw the hands come out. Now, is she refusing to come out of the Mini Cooper, or is this a situation where officers want to get the situation in their hands and then direct this person out? That I can't tell you right now for sure, but we do know that this thing's finally come to a stop, and I believe, hopefully, that Mini Cooper is disabled, meaning the key came with the redheaded female suspect that came out of the car. I'm sorry. Yep, there we go. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, Tony. Yeah, they're going to forcefully remove that driver right now. They have less than lethal out there. Hopefully they're going to unlock the door. I'd hate to see that woman get pulled through the window. She seemed to be a little bit of a larger lady, but it does look like they already have her out, and they're going to take her into custody right there. So this thing coming to an end finally after one of the strangest morning pursuits I have seen in forever.